Well, let's go on our morning ritual of feeding the animals that are in the house. This is our little one duck that hatched. Keep him in a dog crate right now. Used to keep him in a plastic brooder, but anybody that's had ducks knows that the water goes all over the place. So I find it easier if they're not too small and jump out the spaces in the dog crate, that if you can keep them in a dog crate and use newspaper, you can just roll it up at the end of each day or twice a day or whatever. It's a lot easier than cleaning out like a whole brooder full of shavings. Yeah, because it'll get pretty messy. So let's go down the hall. This is my little quarantine area. It's really just 2 cages in the corner of the hallway away from everybody else for newcomers or somebody that's not feeling well, wasn't doing okay outside. These are porcelain Duclays. They just got here, so they're a little skittish. Usually when I bring them in, they're not so skittish, but they might jump out. So we're just going to make sure that they have everything they need. See, they're getting skittish already. I just want to clean the bottom of their cage. So in here we do the newspaper too, because it's easy. And if you're careful and slow, you might prevent scaring them too much. And they just walk to the back. I'm really just trying not to scare them. It's scary enough to be in a new place. We don't have to traumatize them. And I always keep a stack of newspapers up there, obviously, because that's what I use in here. And really, we just get them out of the dumpster at the newspaper place. We don't pay for newspapers. Now this is the hard part. Getting it in here without scaring them. Come on, guys. All right. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. All right. See, we're not trying to lose feathers here. Just trying to clean it, that's all. See, it's all done. Lay it down. It's okay that it goes up the sides. I just did their water, so this stuff is fresh. I just wanted to make sure that they had something clean to walk on. I like to raise up the waters a little bit. That's why it's on this little thing. All right, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. Calm down. Now, the proper way to hold the chicken is like that. Keep their feathers. Keep your fingers in between their legs. And then he can't really go anywhere and hurt himself. It's not really, I mean, he can't hurt me. Look how big he is. He can't hurt me. But it's so that he doesn't hurt himself. And see how he's missing? I think this is just molting, I'm pretty sure. It's just molting. Let's see if you can see. I can see the casings of the new feathers. So I'm pretty sure that that is just molting, and he may have gotten picked on a little bit because it's really red. So I think he'll be all right. See, now that he knows I'm not going to bother him, he'll be all right. Now this one over here, he's in here because he wasn't feeling well, which as you can see, he's doing a lot better. And he is not anywhere near as skittish. Although he sometimes still tries to figure out what the heck are you doing. But for the most part, he's pretty chill. I think I'll just go on this side. Hard enough with the camera. Maybe I'll just move the camera over a little bit. Yeah, that might work better. You just roll it up. Come here, buddy. Put it back, put it back. Usually as you're rolling, they'll walk to the back, but, you know, he's a silky and he's really poofed out and he probably can't even see me. And then we'll just throw it away. And give him a new. I don't want that. Every couple of days, I'll take the bleach wipes and wipe down the trays. Take them out. Sometimes take them out into the bathtub and clean them up really good. Actually, come here, bud. Down here, bud. All right. You're okay. We're going to put him on the floor for a minute. Get on the carpet. It's not so slippery. Sometimes it's easier to take him out. And he doesn't run anywhere, so he doesn't go anywhere. He just stay right there. Turn around, buddy. Don't poop in your water. So that is, I call it the little ICU unit, although, you know, you stick them here when they're getting accustomed to being here. The other night when I brought the porcelain Duclays here, over there, they came and it was raining and it was dark, so I wasn't even going to try to figure out. It was a spur of the moment thing. I hadn't even planned on getting them. We weren't even prepared. We had to put them in a box because we didn't have a cage. So they came spur of the moment, so they'll be in here for a few days. Well, let's move on. So this is the stackable brooder for older birds. Grow outs before they go outside. Some of them stay in entirely too long. So this side, this holds water. And then there's ones, I know you probably can't see it, but there's ones just like this on the other side, and they hold the food. So let's get them fed. This is a pretty simple brooder. Really easy, actually. It's just you gotta sweep up every day, though. Not because of poop on the floor, but because, you know, when chickens eat, they throw their food around. So, you want to make sure you get that up off the floor. Alright, now we got to clean them too today. This is actually, they get a little freaked out. So it's going to get noisy, they're going to jump. If you do this every 3 Hold on. If you do this every few days, depending on the amount of birds you have in here, it will not be very difficult. It's actually pretty simple. It's pretty much the same exact thing as the dog crates over there I just showed you in the hallway. Just roll it up. Now, if these newspapers were nasty, I would definitely be wearing gloves, but they're not, because we do it that often. They don't really have a chance to get nasty. Looks like we have one in there that's not doing well. Oh, maybe she is. Oh, never mind. False alarm. She was just laying down. Alright, so we try to do it pretty thick, just in case they spill their water, which it's really hard for them to do since it's on the outside. Pretty much troughs, and it's really easy. So once a week, well, it really depends on how many birds are in there. I say once a week because there's only like, I think 3 or 4 birds in each one. Well, there's only one bird in that one, but I'll show you him in a minute. That's my granddaughter's bird. Well, started out my bird. This always scares them, so try to do it slow. This is a GQF stackable brooder. I mean, of course there's poop on there, but the underneath, I don't leave it in here long enough for anything to be soaking through. Because if you do that, then you got a bigger problem of trying to, because there's only so much space in between the floor and the pan. Oh, I ran out of paper, hold on. It usually goes a little bit faster, but you know, I'm doing a video and talking at the same time, so taking my time. I really like to double up on the paper though. This is where, this brooder here, this is where the birds go when they're too big for the plastic brooders, but either they don't have a space yet ready for them outside, or the weather is not really good. Like lately it's been raining so much, and anybody that raises a lot of chickens knows that a lot of rain equals coccidia. So they're in a little bit longer just to make sure that they'll be okay once they do go outside. So I wait till they get a little bit bigger. Plus, I really like to wait till they get a little bit bigger anyway. As long as space allows, of course. get this one done. This is just one bird in here, so it's not going to be very more of his food that he dumps. And I really only have to do the front because he never goes to the back. Why? I'm not really sure. He's always asking to be picked up. Because just look at him. He's the cutest thing ever. He's just about full grown. That's my granddaughter's favorite bird. I don't know if you could see him, but I'll show you him in a second. She's got a little bed for him and everything in there. You coming out, little man? Come here. Come on. He's a little Microcerama. He was dropped off in our rooster rescue. And, well, he's a house chicken now. He's a very, very sweet boy. My granddaughter carries him all over the place. She sits and watches TV with him. She feeds him mealy worms. Right, buddy? You just can't get enough of this one. Alright. We're going to have to put him back and move on. Right? We're going to have to put you back and move on. He's got popcorn. He's spoiled. Spoiled rotten. Alright, let's move on. Okay, now we got number 4, which is down there. I don't have anything in number 5 because it's just too low and I don't want to be on the floor. So, number 4. There's only 3 chicks in here. And they're fairly small. These ones have actually only been in here for a few days. So, not much of a mess to clean, but might as well do it all at the same time anyway. So once they're old enough to start jumping out of the brooder, and I can't really keep them in as easily, they move over here. And that way, hold on. Keep running out of paper. These chicks like to scratch. And inside the brooder, that's no big deal until they get so big that they're scratching all their food out of their food dish and making a mess and wasting more feed than what they're actually eating. Plus, the older they are, the more they climb into the feeders and on top of the waterers, which means they can poop in it. Which means that your water and food is not as clean as it normally would be with smaller chicks. So when they move to this, they can't go to the bathroom in their food or their water because it's in the trough off to the side. Okay, hold on, we'll get some water. Make sure everybody's... Okay, I get a little bit more for that one. And you can add apple cider vinegar, or if somebody happens to be in one that's sick, you can add medication to the water or the feed, however that is. Well, it's time to move that way to the brooder room. And this is the chick room. This is the only room in the house that was unfinished when we did the remodel, because this is where Alan's tools were to do the remodel, and it never got done. So this is where the chicks went. So I've already, see with these feeders, sometimes this will happen. They get stuck. So this one, okay. Sometimes you could take them out that way, but a lot of times you got to push them back through and pull them out through here. This is a bantam cochin. You see the feathered feet? I don't know if you can see the feathered feet. It's a bantam cochin. I've already went and filled all their waters so that you didn't have to sit there and wait for me to do individual waterers. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We got a Rhode Island Red. We actually have a lot of Rhode Island Reds. That is a silver laced Wyandotte. And here's a blue laced red Wyandotte. And an Easter egger. Your blue egg layers. Anything else we got? Oh, we got... Whoop, he's going to take off on me. We got a gold laced Polish. So that is what's in that one. And then we use these waterers. And for the heat lamps, I do the, this is a really warm room, so I do the 150 watt bulb rather than the what are those ones, the 250 I think they are, the red bulbs. They're really hot. But this is a really warm room. And this one in here, excuse me guys, I'll show you the chicks we have right now. I just showed you that one. So let's see. We got different Polish colors. So that is a white crested black and a silver lace. Those are Polish. And these are English Lavender Orpingtons. Very pretty. And the other ones are mostly the same as what's in there. And then in here, we got handfuls and handfuls of silkies. They're trying to get their feet about them. Lots of silkies. I actually got quite a few of them in there. That whole brooder is just silkies. Just silkies and a little mama that's helping to raise them. She can't see. Say hi. No, you say hi. No, still can't see. Oh, no, still can't see. Alright, in here we have anything different? Well, we got our very first fawn runner duck that hatched. Isn't he cute? Hopefully it's a she. And then we got a couple of, actually we got more than a couple, but silver laced Wyandotte. It's actually pretty good egg layers. These guys are pretty faithful layers for me. And you need your water. And their food. Oh, and there's, try to get away. Try to get away. These are speckled Sussex. Very pretty bird. Of course, I love chickens, so the only bird that I don't think is very pretty is a turkin. Well, that's not true. I don't know the name of those. Oh, what are those other birds? Oh, they're ugly. I don't remember the name of them, but they're just really not pretty. And this is a Splash Wyandotte. Anything else we got in here that's different? We got an AM Somani. We've actually got like, I don't know, maybe 6 of these this time. And that, well, let's turn it around because we do have one more brooder to take care of. All right, we are turned around. guys are mottled Duclays. And here's the story on these. Usually I don't keep a whole little mini flock in the house. But, so, not this one, but these two were my first ones. They both got sick. They both got fowl pox. This is the rooster. I don't know if I could pick him up with one hand. This is the rooster. And he was really bad, but he's all healed up now. He's not even sneezing or anything anymore. He's beautiful. His girlfriend, which is here, she was so bad I really thought I was going to lose her. Like, I was pretty certain. But she's all healed up now. Her eye, her other eye, can you see her other eye, is almost not swollen at all. Almost. But she still has a little bit of a sneeze. Thanks a lot, dude. So, come here. See, did you hear her sneeze? Maybe not over the banging. So, because I thought she was going to die, hold on. We're not going to have peace until we put food in there. I went and got this one, so to add her to the flock. And the thing is, I really didn't want to just leave her in because she wasn't doing well, and they were, because I was afraid that what would happen is these guys would be outside, they'd be, you know, doing their own chicken thing, and when she finally stopped sneezing and was able to go outside, I was afraid she was going to get picked on because she was going into a flock that didn't know her because they didn't know her. So the whole flock, all three of them, stayed inside. Now I got to go get your water again because you dropped it on the floor, and I got to get them up. So that's why those are in here. But that is the routine. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah. That's all the chicks. That's the rooms and everything. All the brooders that I got to do every day. Make sure they're clean, fed, watered, and healthy. And that's what goes on here at Miyu and the Chickens Farm and all the different rooms. Till next time, guys. Take care.